For my final project, I decided to do a short story in the form of diary entries. The main character and narrator of the story is a high school junior by the name of Ashley. As you learn throughout the story, Ashley, as most high schoolers, is faced with many social pressures from her family, her friends, and even herself through being a perfectionist. The story digs deep into the life of a high schooler that not many older individuals can understand. Many from the older generation have told me how difficult it is to be a high schooler now than it was when they were high schoolers, with how much pressure is put on them with grades, performance, and the infamous SAT. This, along with pressures due to sports for athletes, which I can relate to as being an athlete in high school and now, is a lot to handle. On top of that, pressure from your peers is even worse and more stressful. That's what I wanted to capture in this project and open people's eyes to how stressful high school can be. One way I show social pressures is how Ashley wishes to attend college, which that in itself could be a social pressure. But the pressure of applying to a school, keeping your grades up, joining clubs, and other activities for your resume is very taxing, especially when you have so much other stuff going on in your life. It all starts to pile up on each other. I'm going to read an entry from November 20th, 2022, from the short story. Diary, the problems I'm having keep getting worse. More and more things are starting to pile up on top of each other. The SATs are coming up, and I'm starting to look at colleges, but I'm afraid my grades won't be enough to get me in. That, along with figuring out where I want to go. Before this year, I was getting straight A's, but now they're starting to slip. I even have 1C. Now my parents are starting to get on me about my grades, saying that I'm not trying when that's all I'm doing. Now whenever I talk to my parents, all I see is red. I'm pressured so hard by them and just want to keep them proud of me, but it seems that whatever I do, they are disappointed. Ashley is constantly in a spiral to please people, but doesn't think about herself, which is a problem many teenagers have nowadays. They think too much about the future instead of enjoying their youth. Finally, at the end of the story, it's New Year's Eve, and Ashley decided to make a resolution to make herself happy. She realizes the pressure she is under and doesn't fold under it, but pushes back against it and decides to stop making others happy and make herself happy. Dear Diary, with this year coming to an end, I want to make it clear to work on myself in the new year. Not worry so much about school and talk to my parents about the pressures they put on me. As far as my friends go, I want to stop doing what they do because they want to do it, but because I want to do it. For basketball, I would be better off playing for fun than stressing myself. All in all, making myself a better person and making myself happy. Ashley sees the light of her ways and realizes the pressures don't define her and that she can go in her own way. Thank you, Professor Klein, for a great year and a great semester. Hope you have a Merry Christmas or Hanukkah and a Happy New Year. Thank you.